Hey, Kate here again with another post-baby fat loss tip, and I suppose this is kind of on mindset but a little bit about exercise as well, and nutrition and whatever you're going to change. What I did was, look, I had a lot of life changes just before I started to lose weight properly. The main one was I changed my mindset, like I've talked about in a couple of previous videos. My partner and I actually split up not long after I started, my weight loss journey, in a completely amicable, really nice way. Still completely have respect for each other and we get on fine. So it's not the normal split, but something like I was really then able to focus on myself. Not that I couldn't have done it with him, but it's just how my circumstances worked out. So I really focused on myself, and what I did do was I got a coach. I tried to find the best of the best in the best circumstances that I could get, and I knew that I needed to find out something that I didn't know, because I didn't know how to lose weight. I knew that calorie counting wasn't everything, and that I shouldn't avoid saturated fats. I'd always eaten organic for since I was 24 or something. Switched everything over. I'm now 36. I think I just turned. I got a coach. I did buy a signature. Now, it's not that buy signature is the one answer for everything. It definitely helped me. But along with that came exercise programming that was very different to how I had previously trained. It was proper weight training. It wasn't just functional movements. And I kind of ignored the fact that I do have some injury stuff going on. I didn't train if I was sore on those parts. What am I pointing out? Pointing out my upper back. So I always let my injuries before that dictate what I would and wouldn't train. But this time I just trained and just saw how it went. Noticed nothing actually got worse. In fact, most things got better because I got stronger. I got a hell of a lot stronger. And just the whole putting on muscle tissue enabled me to lose body fat, and I corrected nutritional deficiencies. Now, that doesn't mean that because you've had a baby you need to correct nutritional deficiencies, or because you need to lose fat you need to correct nutritional deficiencies. However, if you have them, it does make it bloody hard to lose fat because your system's not working properly. So the point from a mindset perspective is find someone or something or some system that will work for you. And when I say work for you, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt your metabolism by taking shakes and pills. I don't think you need to do that. If you're a chick, you have to be really careful if you starve yourself, because you do grow more fat cells as a girl if you starve yourself for too long. And after a couple of weeks and months of calorie counting, your metabolism is damaged, your thyroid's damaged. You can come back from it, and people do all the time, but unless you're made out of concrete, you know what you're doing, don't suggest doing it. Not for weight loss, unless you've found that it works and then you've rehydrated your body almost with saturated fats and everything, like your thyroid's working properly again. My point is, get on something, stick to it for long enough to see that it works, and put the blinkers on. Don't Google everything. If you're going to have a coach, have a coach. Listen to what they say. Do you realize? No, I'm already a coach and I hired a coach. I'm a little bit of a personal training slut anyway. I love using other people to learn from, and it re-inspires me, and I learn new stuff. I don't know everything. But I copped a lot of slack when I'm in my gym and I'm training and I'm following someone else's program. Yeah, people are saying, what are you doing? But then on the flip side, I suppose I also gained respect from other clients or whatever, because I was actually following a program. So I got programs written for me. It is always interesting going and having a program written for you when you're a trainer, because you think you're doing things right, and then they correct your squat technique and you're like, hey, hang on, no, I am squatting right because I'm perfect. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not. And along this journey, I've used lots of people to help me. And that's one of the hardest things that it is to do, is to actually ask for help, because you don't know everything. And you can download as many free ebooks as you want, unless you're actually risking something like your money or a massive claim on social media or something that you're going to do something, then you've got nothing at risk. And if you don't risk something, you're probably not going to do it. So that's another tip. Risk something. So risk losing face. If you don't want to lose your money, become accountable to somebody, risk losing face. Pardon me. Because if you put it out there that you're going to do something, you're probably going to do it because you're going to risk losing face. I heard a fantastic story a couple of weeks ago. It was on YouTube actually, about this guy who he was a Jew, and he said to his friend, if I don't, and he was head of some Jewish society, he said to his friend, if I don't lose 10 or 20 pounds in the next 12 weeks, then here is a check that I've written out to the Nazi Party, and I want you to publish it in the New York newspaper that I've just given this amount of money to the Nazi Party. Yet he's head of whatever Jewish foundation he was head of. And because he had so much to risk, he actually did it. And apparently he didn't do it in a very healthy way, but whatever the fact is, he actually did it because he became accountable. Where I'm coming from a coach's perspective is, chicks, lots of different things work, and that's why there's so much research and material out there that this works and this is the best diet, this is the best exercise to follow, and here's the testimonials, see it actually works. When you're choosing something, make sure it doesn't damage your metabolism long term, and how you can tell is that a couple of weeks into the program, you shouldn't be hungry, you should have reduced cravings, and your mental clarity should be amazing, and you sleep better. Well, let's see, the list goes on, but you should start to feel healthy. After a couple of weeks, you should be able to notice as well that you could do whatever you're doing for a long time, and it's not making you feel too tired, because that was the other thing that I found with me too. Most stuff, especially exercising for a really long time, made me feel tired. Any cardio made me feel tired, which is why I'm probably such a fan of not doing too much cardio for women now. And with my clients, I just watch their bodies change, like at the most rapid rate, that usually within 4 weeks their pants are falling off them. And it's just changing the way they exercise, changing their mindset, getting them on board with their food, with whatever habits they can change. So decide what you can change, become accountable, put it out there. Even comment below here, what are you going to change? Come on, let's do it together. Create a little bit of a community for yourself. If you need any help, let me know.